Hello, fellow Earthlings.
We did not have any challenges today because, one, we would either get sick doing them, or two,
They're crossing lines.
they're crossing the parental restrictions that we said in the earlier video.
Either way, we need you to comment more stuff for us to do, and also topics for us to talk about. Since we like to talk about topics, and sometimes we want to express our opinions to the people.
Today, our topic will be Ebola.
Ebola.
It is said the rumors are said that Eric Tomlinson Duncan, rose from the dead as he was legally proven to be dead. Like a zombie, and he said that he attacked people, but as I later found out, that it was all a hoax.
Hoax, which means not real. Of course,
Right.
it's a good thing us people have common sense, because in Africa, the report said that two people or a couple people ran away. And running away is a good thing for a zombie instead of just screaming out like a little girl, ah, then getting eaten to death, because that's just plain dumb, if you really think about it.
Right, and even if you think about it, they're saying Ebola is constantly mutating. But can it mutate at such a rate where zombies are appearing? I think not.
Either way, if the zombie apocalypse does happen, people will think they'll be total beasts at killing them. But if you really think about it, they'll be panicking. Because the zombie apocalypse is scary. And you don't want to be totally eaten and then you want to think about family members and everything else. And again, it's quite scary. Okay, jeez. Either way. So, you just, you don't really think of a zombie apocalypse as a good thing.
Excuse
me. Jeez.
By the way, I am ready, as you can see here. Hatang.
Either way, it's just, I'm not even gonna start.
Bath salts.
Of course, other zombie apocalypse predictions happened, especially like last year, was it right? Last year, or of the bath salts. Of course, I think bath salts wears off at least.
Bath salts, I do believe wears off because then why would people take them?
Yeah, exactly. But also, the guy was actually killed enough to where he didn't rise, or if he did rise, then he would die shortly later. I guess I'm not really sure. But of course, we had this kind of scare before, except this time it's a hoax.
Like that time I saw my brother naked. Just kidding.
Not me. I mean like his real brother. You just made things awkward.
No, I didn't.
Okay, but either way, awesome. Things have been happening in Dallas about 80 new patients.
That's old news. They're saying that they are testing a new vaccine. It's similar to the flu vaccine.
So you're saying that people diagnose them on purpose, but not as such a horrible rate. Not like a horrible.
Yeah.
So not as bad Ebola.
They weakened the Ebola.
Like diet Ebola.
Kind of like heroin,
No, like diet. No, I'm gonna call it diet Ebola. There you go.
Diet Ebola, yeah.
Diet Ebola.
We take it, makes us feel horrible,
and then the vaccine works, kind of like what they did in like the old Revolutionary War.
We build antibodies, in our arms and our arteries, veins, whatever you want to call it. We build antibodies which counterattacks the virus. So if we build enough antibodies to counterattack the weakened virus, we would have enough theoretically, we would have enough antibodies to assume the position of defense and then therefore take over the Ebola when we do get it, if we do get it.
Now, that's a great hypothesis. Well, not hypothesis, but observation and news. But also, let's get into some theory, shall we? Of course, Andres thinks that Ebola was released by the government or some type of government for world population.
My conspiracy thinking skills.
He's a conspiracy thinker, but he thinks that a government released the virus.
The government. I believe the government released the Ebola virus in order to contain the human population until they achieve the desired population. And then they will release the virus rather than a virus. However, they were letting scientists work out their own cure to let us believe that they didn't do it. Because if they stopped them, then beep beep, they did it.
But why would they release it in Africa? Why not China or India?
That's racist.
That's not racist in a way.
However messed up or cruel it may seem, I think they should have released it in China or India in order to control the world's population, because China alone has at least 1 billion people. Can you believe that?
Shots fired.
Shots.
Guess so much swag. I'm just kidding. We don't use
My shots.
We don't use the word swag here. Either way,
we use class.
We use class, exactly. And
Or
swag.
mojo.
Not mojo. I don't have mojo. Either way, that is our topic on Ebola. That is our first topic. Comment other topics and tell us what to do in our other videos. Thank you for watching. Please click that like button and that share button so you can spread the word out about the conspiracy thinkers and the Half Brother Adventures.
And try to give us ideas on what to call our subscribers, even though we only have around 8. But, I mean, hey, something to call them. Never know.
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Bethel.